your girl Missy, and I'm back with another episode. To my new people, hey y'all, I'm Missy. To my Missy blessings, welcome back, y'all. So y'all are my Missy blessings because y'all are a blessing to me, and I pray that I'm a blessing to y'all. So today is Saturday, March 29th, 11:58 a.m. Girl just got home. Before we do anything in this vlog, we getting into the scripture of the month because the month ends on Monday and I still don't know this scripture. Okay, scripture for March is Proverbs 16:3. And it says, commit to the Lord whatever you do and he will establish your plans. Okay, so I went to Zumba this morning. Class was great. I have already walked 5,800 steps today. I might go out later and try to walk me a mile, but I gotta take me a shower. But we gotta do a few hauls real quick before I get in the shower. And I'm gonna let y'all know what we doing today. Trying to get back on my Zoom with my TikToks. And I'm having to use this until I get my other big tripod from my mama. She's supposed to be bringing it with her when we all go home in 2 weeks. So April is pretty busy for us. So that means content. So went to, hold on, make sure this is right. So I've been going to Aldi's for our, well, I split up our groceries now. So I get our meats from Aldi's, one because it's cheaper, two, I feel like their meats are way fresher than Walmart. So I've been going to Aldi's and getting our meats, and then I get whatever else we need from Walmart. And I have not been buying any like snacks like that, like chips, fruit snacks, gushers, all of that. I've been cutting it out because I'm trying to lose my stomach, and Bae said he's trying to lose some weight too. So we went to Aldi's. Oh, and this is, I bought us a bag. Now let's see what kind of meats we got from Aldi's. So y'all ain't gonna see me looking at y'all for TikTok because, you know, YouTube is my baby. So we got some chicken breasts, and I also was on TikTok yesterday looking up healthier meals that I can, you know, start to cook me and Bae. I got ground turkey. I think this is more healthier than the regular ground beef, so I got 2 ground turkeys. I got us some thinly sliced pork chops, and I love me some fried pork chops, and I'm trying to get away from frying so many of our foods. We got us some thinly sliced ribeye steaks. I bought them the last time and they were so good. And I also got us some sirloin tip steaks. These probably gonna be really good. That reminds me, I need to get us some Worcestershire sauce from Walmart when I get our groceries delivered. I got some chicken tenderloins, some chicken breast tenderloins, some chicken tenders. Baby, they trying to be fancy. I got us some chicken wings, of course. It's gonna be hard not to fry them too, but we're gonna try it. I also got us some chicken drumsticks, and I'm not a big fan of drumsticks, but I want to try a recipe that I saw on TikTok. So last but not least, got some chicken leg quarters for Bentley, so he can eat those, and he gonna eat it up in like a bite or two. Like, Billy don't play, he gets down, okay? So that's all we got from Aldi's. And y'all know it's Saturday, so we went to Dollar General and used our 5 off 25, and we had a few other coupons, so we did really good at Dollar General today. So we're gonna get into that next. Give me just a minute. Really wanna give you all. Alright y'all, now it's time to get into our Dollar General haul. TikTok, y'all haven't seen me do a Dollar General haul in a minute, but your girl is back. Okay, so today I got us some fabric softener. I'm trying to get us stocked up on this. We got plenty of washing powder, so I'm trying to get, and beads, so I'm trying to get stocked up on our softener. I got us some Ziploc bags. These was 2 for $6 or 2 for $10, one of the two. So I got us some small bags and some big bags because that's what I put our meats in. I got me some wipes for my car because I need to go clean my car out. Bentley has my car a mess, like a mess, literally. I love these little brushes, y'all. I did not realize that you could take this part off and then just keep buying these. I had one of these brushes and I threw it away. And I love these little brushes. It really get them dishes clean. I bought us some gloves because I need some gloves just to have them. And then I bought us some soap. They love this soap. And it smells so good. The Cool Moisture. So let's get into how much we saved today. What do I do with it? Okay, here we go. So we saved a total of $11.70 today. So these were $3 off. Regular price $5.75, so I got them for $2.75. This was $3 off. The regular price of this soap was $8, so I paid $5 for it. Of course, I got my 5 off 25 because my subtotal before taxes was $25. And then, like I said, these Ziploc bags, I think that was 2 for $6 or 2 for $10. Had to be 2 for $6, I think, though. But yeah, that's it for Dollar General today. Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot to take a picture. Okay, that's it for today. I done put all these meats up and I didn't take no picture of my bag with the meats in it. Somebody put them back in there and do my thumbnail, boo. Yeah, we never played. Alright, y'all, it is a little later. I took me a nap and Bae actually called and woke me up and I wasn't able to go back to sleep after. Move. So, it's probably about, let me see my MacBook right here. It's 4:20. So, I'm about to get, I decided, at first I was going to do us some 4 packs with some broccoli, sausage, shrimp, potatoes. But I really want some loaded potatoes, and Bae loves like anything mashed potatoes. Loaded mashed potatoes, like he loves that. So I'm gonna do us some loaded mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna do shrimp, sausage, and broccoli inside the loaded mash. So yeah, I'm preheating my oven right now. I put the oven on 425 for our potatoes so they can get done in 2 hours. They be real tender in 2 hours. So I'm gonna oil them up, wrap them in some foil and put them in. Probably do about 6 on them. I think they gave me about 8 potatoes. I don't remember how many I put on the order, but let me show y'all everything I got from Walmart. I put in a grocery order for Walmart as well, and I'm hoping I'll probably still have to go out and buy a few different sizes when I'm cooking, but we'll see. Like, all right, like I told you, I got some of these recipes off of TikTok that I want to try to start doing like healthier meals. So for some reason, the cran mango cannot be delivered or picked up from this location, and I don't know why, because I've picked it up before I started getting my groceries delivered. But this white cranberry juice, boom, that's all we drink in this house is cranberry juice and water. I got us 4 cans of green beans. I got us both onions. I use onions and peppers a lot. I got us some asparagus. We have not had asparagus in a good little minute. This is what I got off of TikTok. It is this spicy Mexican style ready rice, so I'm gonna try that out. I think we might like it, and I forgot what they cooked it with, but I'm gonna cook it with what they cooked it with. I got us some Worcestershire sauce because this is what I use for our steaks. I got this Parmesan cheese, I got some cream cheese, and I got some sour cream. I got some shrimp. I got 3 zucchinis. I love zucchinis, and I actually like squash too. Now that I'm thinking about it, if it's cut up and grilled, sauteed and all that. But I'm gonna see if Bae like zucchini. We're gonna try it out and cook it. And then I got us some potatoes. It's too many. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 potatoes. So Bae should be home really soon, so we're about to go ahead and get dinner started, and I'm actually gonna sit and chill and edit for the 2 hours that the potatoes are on. And then once it hit like an hour and a half, I'm gonna edit for an hour and a half. Once the potatoes hit an hour and a half, then I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my shrimp and my broccoli and my sausage. So, and also, I don't know if I told y'all or not, I think I did, but these are the ingredients for that salmon dip, and I didn't get no chips, so I might not do the salmon dip. I'll probably wait till tomorrow to do the salmon dip, and I'll go out and get some chips because I want to go to church, so I'll have to leave the house. So let's go ahead and get these potatoes on, and then we're going to edit until these potatoes get done. Good morning, y'all. It's the next morning. Today is Sunday, March 30th. It's 9:15 in the morning. Y'all did not edit. I'm actually getting ready for church. Church is like 15 minutes away from me, so I have about, I got a whole hour to get ready, so I can take my time. So I'm about to go ahead and shower, get my church music going. So I'll see y'all when I get out the shower. Alright, y'all, I am dressed. I'm gonna take my hair down next weekend. I was gonna keep it up until literally like a day or two until my next appointment, which reminds me, I made an appointment with this lady for silk press, but she has not confirmed it yet. So if she don't confirm my appointment for my silk press, then I already have a wig that I never wore. I bought this back in November, and I'm just go home and let my cousin install it, and I either will let her do like a curly, I think I'll do a side part curly bob, but a long bob. So I let her cut this, and we're gonna get this installed. So I gotta back up if she don't confirm my appointment. Cause Bae's birthday is in 3 weeks. I'm super excited. I bought 2 of his gifts already. He want these Jordans that's coming out, so that'll be another one of his gifts. And of course, I might get him some cologne. And this video is probably gonna be out before his birthday, so hopefully he don't watch it. April is, I got about 10 minutes to talk to y'all. April is kind of a busy month for me, so next weekend is the first weekend in April. I'm actually gonna take my hair down, and I would go home to let Bae mama help me, but I don't know if I'm gonna go home 2 weekends in a row. So I am going to take my hair down next weekend because I don't have anything planned. The weekend after that is my granddad's birthday weekend and Suge's birthday weekend, which is Bae's brother. And they're talking about doing stuff for Suge's birthday, and they already doing stuff for my granddad's birthday. So we'll probably have 2 different events to go to. And then the weekend after is Bae's birthday, and then I think it's like 1 weekend left in April after that. Yep. And then we into May. Chaz sent a lemon drop festival that's in Memphis. It say the tickets don't go on sale for 5 days, so I'm gonna keep looking out for that because I do want to go there. Memphis is dangerous, but hopefully security will be strictly enforced, so we might go to the lemon drop festival for May. And then of course it's Memorial Day weekend. Yep, it's Memorial Day weekend, so I'll be off that Monday after. Yeah, time is getting on out of here, literally. April, when you got stuff planned, the month automatically goes by quick. So I got quite a few things planned for April, so it's gonna go by quick. Like, and the weeks go by quick anyway. Like with my job Monday through Friday, it go by so quick. Like the days fly by, I guess, because I be busy majority of the time. So but I'm about to get ready to head out, grab my Bible so we can be on time, get us a nice little seat in the front, because there's a lot of people that goes to the church. And surprisingly, for first, there's a lot of black people that go to this church, which I'm not surprised about that because it's a Baptist church. But there's a lot of young people. I may have said this on a previous vlog, but there is a whole bunch of young people, and they look between the ages of like 16 to like 30. Like, yes. So yeah, no, I'm gonna come back with the word. I also have to teach Bible study on Wednesday, so I'm hoping to piggyback off of whatever the pastor preaches about today. I know lately he's been, you know, in this series of momentum, so we'll see what he preaches about today, and we'll see if I can piggyback on that or if I can tie it into, you know, what I was thinking about teaching about. So we'll see. So hope you have a happy Sunday, and I'll see y'all when we get out of church and it's time to talk about the word or what we learned. What's up, y'all? It's a little bit later. It is 5:03 p.m. Church was amazing. When I tell y'all, we had church up enough. We had church up enough. So I've been in there. Well, I had warm me and babe last two loaded potatoes up from yesterday. Went and got on some wings from my favorite wing spot here. Ate. I've been scrolling TikTok, and then I started editing a video that is from like 2 weeks ago, so I gotta get on it. The sun, it was raining here, but the sun is actually out, so I do want to go for a quick little walk. So I said that I was going to edit until 5:30 non-stop, but I had to take a bathroom break, give me some water. Edit non-stop until 5:30, and I might actually finish the video not by 5:30, but before I go on a walk, because I do want to go on a walk today. And baby, I was getting my praise on today, baby. I got my, I done stepped over 5,000 steps just from going to church alone and going to pick up or order wings and pick our wings up. So yeah, so if I could just get a quick mile and a half, 2 miles in, and I'll be good for the day. And I do want to record a video, a sit down video, so I have a few topics and I'll do that, but I really need to do that before my walk. I don't know, we'll see how it works out. I need to get my clothes out for the week, and I do want to go out and practice with my drone. So it's a lot of things that I want to do before the sun goes down, specifically the drone and our walk before the sun goes down. So we kind of on a little time crunch, and I'll probably end up I might close out this vlog today. I don't know. I'm gotten to the point where I don't want to close out a vlog until I got 4 full pictures for my thumbnail, because I've been very mindful of that. So we'll see. We might close it out depending on how much footage we got. We might not. We'll see. So I'm about to use the bathroom, wash my hands, get back to editing, and then I'll see y'all if I make it to playing with the drone. I'll see y'all then. But I'm not gonna take y'all on my walk with me. I wish I could, but I don't want to jeopardize like the wrong person finding out where we live. So I don't want nobody to know the neighborhood we live in, none of that, unless I physically tell you or if Babe physically tells you. So that's the only reason that I won't record while I'm walking. But if I do go on my walk, I'll let y'all know then. And we also have to get into the word on what I learned today and my takeaways. And also we actually need to do a little bit of studying for Bible study when I teach. Even if we don't get to it today, we got tomorrow and Tuesday. So yeah, because I'm just gonna piggyback off, you know, what he preached about and do my takeaways and do it like this. So yeah, so I'll see y'all probably whenever I'm done editing. Whatever is next after I'm done editing, I'll see y'all then, and we'll chit chat.
In front of your friends, all that words. Right that you're doing the most, but please take a picture, can post it. All that words. When you talking back that shit.
Alright, y'all, I went and walked literally 0.33 miles because Bentley was dragging me today because it's too many people out, like it's too many kids out and stuff. So I'm about to I want to go on and record my video that I want to do, but I might go on out there and practice with my drone since I wasn't able to. Now I'm gonna be upset if it went dead again and I ain't used it, but we'll go outside and play with this drone to see what it's talking about. Let's go tell y'all something. Oh, it's this new line dance I want to learn. It's called Ride It, I think. Horses in the stable. I like the way you ride it, ride it. I want to learn that one. And I've been seeing it all on my For You page on TikTok. Because I love line dancing, y'all. Like, love it. As soon as I find a class here in Alabama, I'm gonna start taking line dancing class. Really, only if it's free. That's the only reason why I haven't started here, because they be trying to charge like $5 a week. I'm not paying no $5 to learn no line dance when I can learn it myself on TikTok. That's how I've been teaching myself like all these new line dances. Like I learned boots on the ground months ago before it became real popular. Learned it off TikTok. I learned country girl line dance. I learned, what's that one called? Let me look. Get Loose. I taught myself that. That's 3 right there. And I know a little bit of, yeah, All I Need. Is that the Isley Brothers? Yeah. I learned some of that one, You're All I Need by the Isley Brothers. So that's really, that's four different line dances that I taught myself. Like, and that's all me and my family do. So I'll be with my family in 2 weeks celebrating my granddaddy's birthday. And we literally just drink, laugh, and line dance. Like, we love line dances. And I told them they better have boots on the ground, because that's a new one that we got to put into rotation, because we be doing the same line dances over and over again. But I got to find me something to wear. I'm thinking I'm just going to go to TJ Maxx, because that's the same day they having something for Bay's birthday. I mean, Bay's brother's birthday. Same day as they having something for my granddaddy. So I'll go to one, leave that one, and go to the other one. And that's how that will go. I like the way, right? But if I get to having too much fun at one, then hey, it'll be okay. All right, let's go ahead and practice with our drone. And I wish that I should have. My iPad do not stay charged no more. If my iPad is charged, I'm gonna see if I can. Never mind, I ain't even gonna worry about it. I was gonna try to make a TikTok, but it's okay. Let's head out. Horses in the stable. All right, y'all, we trying this again. Let me find the video on YouTube first. And I want to sit down, but well, I guess I could, but you don't need to. And I bought my GoPro out here, so maybe I can get a TikTok on my GoPro. And that's something else that I wanted to do while I was walking. Like when I walk on my lunches at work, I edit TikToks, because I got so many. I started back recording my TikToks, and I got so many that I need to edit and post. So maybe I can get to it tonight. I don't know, but growing a YouTube channel, like, is so hard while having a 9-to-5. Like, I feel like growing a TikTok is way easier, just because the work is easier to grow it, like, because it's small form content. This is long form content, so it's these long videos. It takes longer to edit, but it's okay. We're gonna get it done. Okay, this is the Snaptane drone. And I already got the app on my phone. Okay, this is the one that I watched previously.
Top mechanics are calling this headlamp their...
Alright.
We will show you how to use the Snaptane P30 on the first time. Part 1, unboxing.
Brief for the first time. Connect to the battery charger for approximately 1 minute to activate the battery. Remove the control sticks from the storage slots at the bottom of the remote controller. For the first time, it is recommended to change the remote control to ensure sufficient battery power. Insert the battery into the battery compartment. You should hear a click, which means the battery is secure. For optimal aerial video quality and sufficient storage space, it is recommended to install an SD card. Remove the gimbal protector. Press and hold the power button for 2 to 3 seconds to turn on the aircraft until the blue light flashes, then the red light starts flashing. For remote controller, press once and then again and hold for about 3 seconds to power on the remote controller. When the aircraft successfully pairs with the remote control, the light changes from red to blue and starts flashing. Part 4. Linking. Enable Wi-Fi. Connect to Snapton P30 and launch the Snapton Fly app to enter flight mode. Ready to fly on the app interface means successful connection. To prepare the drone for compass calibration, push the left stick to upper right and right stick to upper left at the same time until the interference prompts you with the next step. Horizontal compass calibration. Hold the drone horizontally with the head facing forward and rotate it 360 degrees.
Yeah, the devil is really busy with this drone stuff. So now the actual remote is dead, but it is the same charger as my MacBook, so it won't take nothing to charge it. But like, dang, this is my second time, excuse me, trying to, you know, practice with this drone and it's not charged. Last time it was the drone, this time it's the actual remote, and I have not used the remote since I tried to, you know, practice with it before. So we'll try this again, and I'm gonna try to charge it today. Actually, I'll go put it on the charger right now because it's in the living room, and then I'm gonna sit out here and finish editing my video and get it posted, because this video right here, this vlog was all over the place. It is 29 minutes long now. It'll probably be about a little over 30 minutes. That's how my realistic vlogs go though. And it's been 5 days, and that'll be the last video in March. So with the video that I'm about to post, that'll be 1. We did 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It'll be 5 videos for March. Yeah. But we're gonna get there, I promise you. And I keep mentioning this, you know, from time to time, but I do have a surprise for y'all. Y'all just have to keep watching, because y'all don't know when I'm gonna drop this surprise. So let me go put this remote on the charger so that I can try to still practice with it today while I'm in the mood. Okay? And I guess I can talk to y'all while I finish editing my video, because the rest of this video, most of it's gonna be a montage. I once had somebody tell me, and I'm not gonna say no names because you never know who watching your videos. Motherfuckers that don't like you will watch your videos, but it's okay. Hey girl, hey boo, you find what you were looking for. So I had this lady tell me once before that I was too young to not be driven and motivated. Well, let me tell y'all exactly how driven and motivated I am as a person, just to toot my own horn and shit on her real quick. So almost a year ago, first let's start off with me having a college degree. First, let's start off with me having a high school diploma, because there's a lot of people that don't have high school diplomas. I have a high school diploma. I have a college excuse me. I have a college degree in finance. Finance is not an easy major to major in. I moved to a city and state where I have just a little bit of family. I got a job in the same city and state that I moved to. I got a house with my partner in the same city and state that I moved to. I started a YouTube channel with 0 subscribers, with little to no social media presence, and now I'm a little over 1,500 subscribers, and I have over 150,000 views for my channel. But I'm not driven and motivated, y'all. Baby, when this lady told me that, I said, And you know, I just let her talk, because a lot of times people will want to get a reaction out of you. People will provoke you until they get the reaction that they want out of you, and they will try to make you look like the bad guy, make you look like you did something wrong, make you look like you're not supposed to be spazzing out on them like you are spazzing out, when they said something to make you, you know, spazz out, or said something to trigger you. But I've learned that silence is the best thing sometimes. And the older that I'm getting, and you know, as I'm growing as a woman, I'm realizing that every action does not need a reaction. I could have easily popped off and put her in her place, because I'm good for doing that and I can do that professionally. But that's what she wanted me to do, you know. No, we're not doing that, boo. We're not doing that. But I'm a very motivated person, and I don't have to, you know, prove that to anyone. But that was just, you know, me throwing out a few things that I have accomplished in my life. You know, I've accomplished a lot more. Every year I go into that next year with a list of 10 to 15 goals that I strive to accomplish. Last year I think I kind of slowed down, but I marked some big goals off my list. I think I only marked off like 3. I've been marking off like 3 to 5 every year. But I put realistic goals, but they are hard to obtain, because I'm a very goal-oriented person, and I know what I want out of life, and I want a lot out of life, and everything that I want out of life I am going to get out of life, okay? And I'll be here for y'all to watch. Whether you like me, whether you love me, whether you hate me, whether you don't like me, however you feel about me, you are still able to watch my journey here. So if you have someone that is in your life, whether it be a manager, a friend, a parent, a sibling, whoever it is, who trying to rain on your parade and try to tell you who you are, just laugh at them. Laugh at them, because nobody knows you better than you. So how can you sit in my face and think you finna tell me about me? Nobody knows me about me. Nobody knows what I've been through in life. Nobody knows all of my accomplishments. It's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about me. So if you think you finna let somebody sit there and tell you about yourself, don't. You know, and don't even give them a reaction, because when you can keep yourself poised in certain situations, it says a lot about you. And when you feel like you have to give everything a reaction, it says a lot about you as well. And when you have to give people a reaction, a lot of times that person has power over you. Now don't get me wrong, some words can hurt and some words can affect you, because, you know, I've had words, you know, affect me when I shouldn't have let it affect me. But we're human. But if you know who you are, stand firm in that. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know who you are. You've been knowing who you are since you came out that womb, and since you could figure out personality and everything that comes with making up who you are as a person. Don't ever let anybody think they are going to talk down on you and rain on your parade. And a lot of times people who feel like they can talk down on you feel that way about themselves. See what I'm saying? And it's so sad that, you know, in our community, we're supposed to have all of these mentors that we can go to and confide in and get advice from. But a lot of times it's our elders who look down on us and talk down on us and don't pave the way for us and don't make it to where we can be better than they were when they were our age. A lot of them are jealous of you because you're doing what they are doing twice your age. You know, sometimes, I mean, you just never know how a person feels about you. And I am big on somebody having secret animosity and just being careful who I let in my circle, who I let around me, and who I tell certain things to, because a lot of people be secretly jealous of you. They have secret animosity, and that is easy for a person to hide, and that is dangerous. That's a dangerous person. But I was just, you know, just reflecting over how far I've come with YouTube, and I taught myself how to edit. When I first started YouTube, I didn't do as much research as I should have, but I went out the gate just editing. I was using Adobe Premiere or Premiere Pro, and then I stopped, which I could go back to that because that's really not for beginners. But I've been using CapCut for so long. I taught myself how to edit. I taught myself how to make my thumbnails. I didn't really do that much research when I first started. So a lot of this stuff, it was trial and error. I taught myself how to do a lot of these things. So for a person to think they will, you know, come into my life and tell me that I'm not motivated, I could show you better than I could tell you. You know, I could definitely show you better than I could tell you. And that's just that. But all in all, God is still good. God is still amazing. He still gets the glory. And anything that anybody has to say about me that's negative, I quite frankly do not care. Because negativity does nothing for me. At all. At all. Yeah, I'm just over here editing. And then once I finish editing, we're gonna get into the word. And I also put that remote on the charger, but yeah, it didn't light up or anything, so I don't know if it's supposed to. Or you know what? Let me see. I probably have to use the charger that it came with, because at first I couldn't charge this with my MacBook charger because it's not the manufacturer charger that it came with. So let me just go in and put that on the right charger, and then we're gonna get into today's word. Yep. What's up, y'all? I know we still gotta get into the word from yesterday, but today it is Monday, March the 31st, 5:30 p.m. is the last day of the month. Thank you, God, for allowing us to make it through yet another month. It's only by your grace and your mercy that we have made it. Hallelujah. One of Babe's birthday gifts got here early. I did not know it was supposed to be here this early. It's a big old box. Let me show y'all. It's this big old box here, and I think it's his desk. So I bought him a new gaming desk because he had bought himself one a few months ago, but he ended up putting it together wrong and he stripped the bolt and he couldn't take it apart. So he needs a new desk because now he got right now he has our little bar that's supposed to be in the kitchen sitting up, you know, in there. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably help him put it together tonight if he wants to, so that I can make sure he don't make no mistakes with this one, because it was not cheap and it was on sale. They got that little spring sale going, so I ordered it in. So yeah, I'm excited for him to get home and open it, because I didn't know that it had delivered. Like, thank God we live in a great neighborhood, but a lot of times when we have packages, just to be on the safe side, I come home on my lunch and get the package. And I'm like, what is this big old box? So he will get that when he gets home. I don't know what I'm gonna cook us. I actually took out some drumsticks, but I want to just throw them in the air fryer. But I want some fries, so I kind of want to fry them. And I'm supposed to be, you know, getting away from fried foods. And I didn't think I would be able to go. Bentley, where you at? I didn't think I would be able to go on a walk today, but it's Alabama for you. It was like, it looked like it was 8 p.m. at 7 something this morning when I was on the way to work, because I guess it was just a storm, but it didn't. It just rained. I'm about to throw some of this stuff away. Baby will not be looking at this mail, and he just be letting it pile up. I'm not gonna keep all this mess. I wonder what this is. You know what? I'm about to open his mail. Cause I feel like I'll let him open. I feel like that ain't supposed to sit in there. Okay. Billy, get out of there. Some of this is going in the trash. She ain't gonna look at it at all. All these bills come to the house. Bills, bills, bills. Billy, you need a job. You need a job, Bentley. Bentley already ate him some dog food, and I actually took him some leg quarters out this morning. So I'll probably still give him one of them. Fat tail. He gonna eat it. You want you a leg quarter? I need to get this trash ready for babe sitting at the door. Dang it, I ain't gonna lighten this. I think that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Cause I didn't tell him that it was coming today cause I didn't know it was coming today. His gifts weren't supposed to be here till next month, which next month is tomorrow, but April. His birthday is in April, so he can still open it today. But I'm gonna put the trash in the hallway. Yeah. Wait. Bae outside, y'all. I think Bae outside. Come on, let's see your daddy. I didn't even bring my phone in, y'all. Let's see if this your daddy out here. Oh no. Let me get my phone, y'all, so I can make a TikTok. He was like, what this is? He probably will figure it out. But I want to record him when he come in, but like, oh, Billy probably got boo-boo. He might see it. It is a game of church.
You know goddamn well it was a game of church. I'm gonna say this motherfucker.
Right? Listen, you better not break this one. You better not break this one.
I ain't break the last one. I did, but I ain't trying to.
This one ain't no cheap one, so.
Woo!
What you think, babe?
You know I love this shit. You know I love this shit. Cause I need one. Billy Uncle said fuck you. He ain't say it, but he said it.
I ain't say that.
That boy at the house?
Hell yeah.
You think young guy?
So nothing wrong with that. This. I thought you stripped the boats.
I thought I did. But I just said fuck it. I'm just gonna, even though I think I got it on wrong and the base won't come out no more. So I'm just gonna goddamn put this shit up. Like just put the.
Still put it on there.
Yeah.
And then work with what you got.
Yeah. Only thing I really need now some LED lights. I'm gonna order them off Amazon in the morning.
Listen.
What?
I need you to stop trying to do stuff.
My
You
bad.
know it's around your birthday. You don't know what I done already did.
Man, man, you right. I'm sorry. You must already got them all.
No, babe, I already got you a desk.
Really?
You told us on this motherfucker.
For real?
I'm over here. You should have saw my face when you told Dare. I'm looking like, I know, like, got.
I ain't got it. That dish, I can throw that dish. I ain't gonna say throw it away, but it's backwards. It ain't gonna. If I put it up high there right now, it ain't gonna be right. Like I ain't gonna be able to put the little shells on it because it's backwards. So if I put the shells on it, you gonna know it's backwards.
Yeah. But the lights, I got, you know, something along that line. I ain't got it yet, but it's
No, that's great.
I'm
just gonna let you do you then. You know what you're doing.
You always do that. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what my man likes.
And it's so crazy. I was gonna tell like, babe, I swear this on Sugar grade. I'm sure come give it right now. I literally was saying to myself, I think it was last night or day before. I was like, man, I ain't even got to get shit for my birthday. They give me a game to tell. I swear to God. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna tell. Cause I know how you is. I was like, I ain't gonna say that cause she probably already got some shit and she gonna just kill her spirit. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna hold it in.
Yeah. Well, now you know the desk on the way too. That's why I said I didn't know what that was. I thought that was the desk.
Right there?
Yeah, cause it said fragile. And I couldn't read like what it was on the box.
Only reason I knew it was something dealing with gaming because that name that it say something about VTech and shit. Well, that's how I knew it was a gaming show or something.
Yeah, I thought that was the desk. That's why I really didn't know until you opened it. But your desk is on the way. So that's another gift that you know now.
Cause I really, truly, I've been finna put this damn desk up when I got my PC. That's why I really bought it too. I was like, I'm gonna get this shit up. I'm glad I did though, cause something just started me not to put that motherfucker up. I'm glad.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that one though. I don't want to just throw it away. We can throw it in there.
We just still put it up and just let you use it for your YouTube and shit, or your work.
Yep.
You just go to work in that room. That be your room. They already be set up and shit.
Yep. But we still gonna put a bed in there. Okay. Say after my birthday. After your birthday, I'm about to start ordering stuff for the house so I can finally start decorating. And what else I need to do? Shoot.
No, I lied. I ain't won the game with you. I was gonna say you find me and mama somebody to decorate the game room with LED lights and game chair and shit. That's all I'm gonna tell you to do for my birthday.
Yeah, that was a thought too. Like I wanted to but there was no way that I was gonna be able to set it all up by myself. But that was a thought. Just get your whole room together. But there was no way for me to pull it off.
I'm gonna get my tool after dinner come.
Well, I guess we'll see when we put it together. It's supposed to
Light up.
massage.
You probably do, cause you got that little thing right now.
What's up, y'all? It's the next day. Today is Tuesday, April 1st, 6:53 p.m. Happy April. I am praying for a month that is going to be full of blessings, full of love, full of peace, full of happiness. Rewind back to peace. We want peace that surpasses all understanding. We are praying for healing, oh God, whatever your heart is in the need of this season. I pray that God blesses you with that. So, walk a little over 2.5 miles on the trail after work. So I just got the shower. About to cook up some dinner. I got this ready rice. It is some spicy Mexican style with jalapenos and chili peppers. I got this off TikTok. It is 240 calories in here. 240 calories per cup. And then we're gonna do some drumettes in the air fryer. So yeah, that's gonna be dinner. It's gonna be really quick and easy. And then I'm going to fold laundry and watch the Shy. Y'all, I started the Shy last night and it's so good. I'm only on episode 3, so I just cannot imagine what these 6 seasons gonna entail. I gotta feed Bentley. I'm actually gonna boil him some rice, get him a leg quarter and probably some sardines, cause he only got a little bit of dog food, so he'll eat that tonight. What else? Bae got another birthday gift. Let me show y'all his next birthday gift that he got today. Wait, Ben. Babe, show them your birthday gift you got today.
You got the camera on,
Yeah. So what did you get?
You got this yesterday. Well, they already know about that, right?
Mm-hmm. The desk.
She paid like $10,000 for it.
I wish. Then he put up the little blackout curtain so he could see his LED lights.
Yeah, hit the light one time. See everything according from the lights, you know.
It's setting the mood. It's a vibe.
You see what I'm saying?
I like this. But he said I ain't gotta get him nothing else.
I know.
Babe's birthday is in 2.5 weeks, y'all.
Yeah.
Let me let Bentley out, y'all, because he getting on my nerves. I know he hungry. I don't even know where to start with. Put it down. Put it down. Whoa! What's up, y'all? It's the next day. Today is Wednesday, April the 2nd. It's 7:29 p.m. I'm actually about to get on Bible study call, and I am actually teaching tonight. So, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all sit in while I teach Bible study tonight. So everyone is not on yet. It is 7:35, 5 minutes late. But I ended up walking like over 2 miles, I think 2.5 miles, and I was talking to Ricky on the phone the whole time I was walking. So about an hour. I actually studied my lesson on lunch today. Like, I had been, you know, preparing a little bit, but it made me really want to get into my word on my lunch break, because when I scroll on TikTok on my lunch break, when I tell you it takes forever for me to get off lunch, which I'm not complaining, but when I was in this word, that hour went by so quick, and I actually learned a new Bible story. So I'm excited to teach tonight. Hopefully everybody shows. But I think I'm about to go. I have not cooked dinner yet, so I'm probably about to, until I get on here, start prepping my dinner. Like, I'm gonna do some homemade fries. I need to cut my potatoes up, and I'm gonna do turkey burgers, because I'm using ground turkey, so I guess they would be considered turkey burgers. But I'm actually using lettuce as my bread, because I'm trying to lose my stomach, and so I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. I've been, you know, fasting a little bit. Today I really only had water and pineapples, and I only ate like 2 of the pineapples. Yesterday I had a smoothie bowl. I haven't been eating lunch at work, so just been eating dinner, and I'm trying to make our dinners a little bit more healthier. Just like last night, I had put some drumsticks in the air fryer, and then I had made us this rice that I got off TikTok, and it was so bland, y'all. I said, babe, how you like the rice? He said, just need a little bit more seasoning. I tasted it, and baby, he wasn't lying. It was so bland, but it was good with some ranch. So I'm trying to eat healthier, trying to get in my word, just a better version of myself. We did not learn the verse from last month, so we actually have to double down and learn 2 verses this month. But the good thing is I learned my Bible story. Y'all know I want to learn 4 Bible stories for the whole year, so 1 for every quarter. So January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Well, actually, I guess we can consider this one for that one, that first quarter. But yeah, y'all heard the story that I learned, and I've never heard this story before. So, and they're not saying anything, so I am about to start preparing dinner. That's what I'm going to do. And then once they come over here, then we can get started. Which 2 people are on here, but it's 1, 2, it's 3 people, including myself, but it's 5 of us total. Cause 2 dropped off, so yeah, So I'm about to prepare dinner. I'll be back when it's time for me to start teaching. Okay, so I will be bringing the word this evening. Okay, so if y'all need a subject for the word today, it is going to be prosperity. And the main scripture that we will be coming from will be 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 8. So I'll wait and let y'all get there, and then I'll read that scripture. Give me a thumbs up when we are ready. Okay, so 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 8 says, And David inquired of the Lord, Shall I pursue this raiding party? Will I overtake them? Pursue them, he answered. You will certainly overtake them and succeed in the rescue. So that verse is based off the story of David destroying the Amalekites. And I'm gonna give y'all a little, quick recap just in case you don't know the story or if you need a refresher. So basically David and his men were, walking from city to city. So they ended up coming to a city named Ziklag. And so once they came to this city, they noticed that the city was completely burned down, and like all of the women in the city were like held captive. Like everybody was taken from the city. So including David's 2 wives. And so that's when y'all see the verse, 1 Samuel 30 and 8. Again, it says, And David inquired of the Lord, Shall I pursue this raiding party? Will I overtake them? Pursue them, he answered. You will certainly overtake them and succeed in the rescue. And so once, David heard from God, was like, okay, he's giving me the okay that I can do this. And so David and his 600 men, they ended up coming to Besor Valley, but 200 of the men were, too exhausted to continue on to find the raiding party. So David and 400 of his other men, they ended up, crossing the valley so they can try to find this raiding party. And so when they were in the valley, they saw this Egyptian man. They ended up giving him food and water because he hadn't ate in like 3 days. And so they asked him, like, who are you? Asking this Egyptian man, like, who are you? They're trying to find clues to get them to the raiding party. And so he told them that he was the slave of Amalekite. And so David asked him, like, can you lead me to the raiding party? And the Egyptian is kind of skeptical, like, okay, if I lead you to the raiding party, you got to promise that you're not going to kill me, or you're not going to, report me to my master, who was Amalekite. And so the Egyptian ended up leading David and his men, to the raiding party, and they were able to recover everything that the Amalekites had taken, and they even brought everything back, including, all of the women that had been held captive. Now, once y'all, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but y'all remember, well, let me know if y'all remember or not. I said that 200 men, stayed in the valley because they didn't go with David because he was exhausted. And so once they found out that David, was able to recover everything and, get all of the women back, those 200 men that stayed back, they felt like they didn't deserve, what was recovered. And so David had to quickly remind them that, they're all equal, whether you, went with us to, save the raiding party or not. So God was able to, protect all of them and to deliver them. So I named the title of this prosperity because I feel like if we do these 3 key things that David did, then we'll prosper. So I looked up the definition of prosperity, and it just said, the state of being prosperous. So prosper means to succeed in an enterprise or activity, or to become strong and to flourish. Now, God gives us the complete layout when it comes to prosperity or when it comes to prospering. But we have to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do on our end. And prospering comes with listening to God, being obedient, and also trusting God. So those are the 3 things that I'm going to speak about, is listening, being obedient, and trusting God. And that's exactly what David did, when he went to save those women from the Amalekites. So Proverbs 12 and 15 says, the way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. James 1:19 says, my dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And John 10:27 says, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. Now, if we know God like we know God, then we're going to listen to him. So David listened to God, you know, and listening and trust go hand in hand, because us as humans, y'all know, if we don't trust you, why are we listening to you? So that makes me think, okay, when we don't listen to God, does that mean we don't trust him? Like, you gotta be fully in this. You gotta be fully in this. Okay, so you gotta listen to him if you trust him, because he's not just gonna say it just because it sounds good. So 9 times out of 10, I know I'm not listening to somebody that I don't trust, because why would I listen to you if I don't trust what you're saying? But you got to think about it. If you saying you trust God, why you not listening? You know, it's kind of contradicting. So, David didn't know exactly how he was going to accomplish this mission, because one thing that I did not mention is the Amalekites were the enemy's territory. The Amalekites were enemies. So he was set on this mission to go into the enemy's territory and to prevail. How? But he listened to God and he trusted his God, you know. I mean, as long as you trust him, it don't matter how you gonna complete the mission. It's just gonna get completed, because in 1 Samuel 30:8, God told him that you will succeed in the rescue. David didn't know how he was going to succeed in the rescue, but he just trusted God enough to know that, okay, if he said that I'm going to succeed, then I'm going to succeed. So another key factor when it comes to prosperity, I would say, would be obedience. Because you can listen to something, but that don't mean you got to do what was said. So David was able to not only listen to God, but he was also obedient. So John 14:23 says, Jesus replied, anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. And Hebrews 13:17 says, have confidence in your leaders and submit to their authority, because they keep watch over you as those who must give an account. Do this so that their work will be a joy, not a burden, for that will be no benefit to you. And that's just like us, you know, on an everyday basis. We'll ask for advice on various different things, but that does not mean that we're going to take the advice every time we, you know, get it from someone. But I think that's why it's important to know exactly who you serve and why you're being obedient, you know, to your servant, you know, because that's exactly what David was. He was obedient. God told him to, you know, pursue that mission, and he did just that, not knowing what the outcome would be. Now, for the trust, Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Because a lot of times when we lean into our own understanding, that's when the gray area comes in. With God, is not going to be any gray areas. He knows exactly what it is, what it shouldn't be, and what it's going to be. So if you ever feeling like it's a gray area, it's not from God, because God does not give gray areas. Psalms 56:3 says, what I fear, I will trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I trust, I shall not be afraid. So even when I feel like I'm about to be afraid, I got to remember who my God is, who my Father is, who I trust. Okay? Because you can't say you trust him and then you moving in the spirit of fear. God did not give us the spirit of fear. The last verse that I have is one of my favorites. Jeremiah 29:11. It says, for I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. God has already promised us this. It's in his word. All we have to do is listen to him, be obedient, and trust him, and let him, we do our part and we let him do his part. That's it. That's all I got.
Girl, that's all I got after you just drop a bomb like that. Please go on somewhere, because that was fire. That was fire, girl. Oh my gosh, especially like You were literally in my head when you started talking about God did not give us a spirit of fear, because that was fire. Because a lot of times it really is fear or like insecurity that keeps us from obeying what God is saying, and it really just points back to, what do you trust more?
Right.
Do you trust God more, or do you trust your insecurities and your fears more? So, girl, that was fire, baby. And whose voice you gonna follow? Because when you brought that, my sheep know my voice.
Yes.
This was good. This was good. God bless this word tonight. So, and he used to bless me there, because the pearls is clutch. It's gracious. It's time to go into the land. We sit back. What you making for? I'ma shut up. That was good. Praise God.
Okay, I see it now. Anybody else have any comments? Let's see.
Yes, girl, that was so good. How you just ate that up like that, and it was so quick. But I was taking notes, and I was like, wow, wow. Every bullet point, I was like, okay, God. I really like when you were talking about how about being obedient and just saying, like, you know, we have to trust in God and follow Him. And I think when you were saying, one thing that David didn't know was he didn't necessarily know how he was going to go and win this battle or fight this battle. He didn't know, you know, who he was going. I'm sure he didn't know he was going to end up with 200 less. So, like, he didn't know all the details, but he knew that God was with him, and that's the most important thing. Like, we don't need to know the why, the how, like, we don't need to know all the details. We just need to, like you said, trust in God. And girl, yeah, I needed that. So thank you so much. That was amazing.
Yes, and I like how you said we don't need to know the details, because that goes with, you know, contradicting as well. It's like, how do we say that we trust Him and we're asking all these questions? That goes back to obedience as well. If you stop asking the questions and you just be like, okay, God, I'm letting you handle it. That's you being obedient, you know? Like you said, we don't need to know the details, especially if we trust Him. This was good, and I actually just learned this Bible story at church on Sunday, and that's what made me want to really like study it and like branch off and do my own lesson. The pastor didn't go the route that I went, but it was still good. Both lessons were still good.
All right. You better preach it, go girl. I was thinking about like how there's this illusion of control that we have, and I think that it really ties into what you both are talking about, because we believe that if I have this detail and that detail, then I can kind of work it the way that I want it to go. But my plan might be to create this highlighter. God's plan is to create a box of highlighters. Right. And in order for Him to establish that plan, it has to take some twists and turns that if I know we're gonna take, I'm not going. Right. So it really just points back to that illusion of the fact that we think that we have so much control, and we think that with all the planning and prepping and preparing we can do, that we can make something shake. But at the end of the day, God's plan is going to prevail. And just like you reminded us of Jeremiah 29:11, His plan is to prosper us. His plan is for our good.
Right.
Yeah, this was fire.
Yes, I was on my lunch actually studying today, and I'm like, it felt so good, because let me tell y'all, usually when I go on my lunch, I watch TikTok. And I tell you, it feel like I'm on lunch forever. When I was in this word, y'all, that hour flew by so quick. I said, this made me want to be in the word on my lunch every day, because TikTok don't do it for me. I don't even be on TikTok like I used to no more. Like, it just don't do it for me.
I love it.
This is good.
Yes, sir. Praise God.
Tia, if you have any input, you can type it. I saw you said I ate it up and left no crumbs. No, that's right. This was good though. What? Why did you jump on me like that? Wait. I know what it looks like that. This better, this better, this better. Face, get out my face, get out my face. What's up, y'all? It is the next day. Today it is Thursday. It is April the 3rd. It is 5:52 p.m. And I've had this vlog on or open longer than like my normal vlogs, like 3-4 days. So we're gonna close it out. But we got a package to open. So let's see what we got first, and then we're gonna close this vlog out. And I'll be telling y'all, I was trying to wait till I be having my 4 pictures for my thumbnail. Got my 4 pictures. So now we can close it out. So 3 of these items that I ordered are items that Billy Butt has chewed up. So this is the first item, is this memory card reading I'm praying. And I went to my buy again. So I bought this before and it worked. So now I ain't gotta, you know, upload my videos like the hard or the long way. I shouldn't say the hard way. This is more efficient. Billy, get out of there. This is more efficient. I'm about to feed you, so then I can put my memory card in there, and then this part will go to my my MacBook. This Bentley, I don't think Bentley chewed up both of them, but I just bought another one. So I want to make sure when we get pictures on Babe's birthday, we can automatically get them on our phone. So I got this piece to connect to my phone. You just put the memory card in there, and that connects. I also got one that connects to Babe's phone, just in case, you know. Cause I'm thinking what I think I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't say this. Okay, I'll tell y'all later though. Okay, this is another one. Oh wait, this might not. Oh yeah, this is the SD card. Been away. Yeah, so this piece, or I could do it for my MacBook. We're gonna see. And then last thing I got was SD card for my Bentley, for my Canon EOS T7 camera, and that's the camera that I take pictures off of. I'm praying that I do not have to format this. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We actually hit 1.56K subscribers. Woo! We gotta support the small wins and the big wins. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.